Hello and welcome guys, welcome to episode 37 of Let's Play The Witcher 2, and in this episode we are going to check out who the Visionary is and what he wants.
Over here! Inside the candles!
You fucking harpies.
We're safe here! I awaited them. They were to come bearing gifts. I heard their cries. Guess they were attacked. If they're not here, they must be dead.
You know, I'm gonna keep the coin.
Rot fiends attacked them, but they managed to escape with their lives. Weren't up for any more adventure though and went back to camp.
You listen. I know those soldiers. And I know they do all kinds of nasty things. But not one of them would dare cheat me. What do you want from me? I'll not believe you came here by chance.
Yeah, you're right. I need to learn some things, and few are willing to talk. Sabrina Glevisig's story, that's what interests me most.
Listen, I'll not speak with you until I get my coin. Pure and simple. Though I do provide charitable help to the faithful, if you were to become one of them.
I'm not going to give you coin, so...
I've heard a lot of good things about you. All right, I'll become a follower.
Wonderful. Listen then, for I'll not say this twice. If your intentions are pure, you will do as I ask. Each convert must pass a test. You will spend the night at the old chapel near Sabrina's pupils.
Where?
Twin lakes I have named in her honor.
Is that all?
Before you kneel to meditate, you will drink the mixture I shall give you. You must then remember all that occurs. That's very important, as you'll need to recount it to me fully.
All right, I'll come back once I'm done.
Alright, so we are supposed to go to the place called Twin Lakes, and let's see what these letters hold. Parts 2 and 3. I grabbed the spear and... oh, so this guy is Yehon. Yeah, you did have a calling, you fuck. This bald fuck. Alright, let's go to his character bio thing. Their scent would keep even ghouls at bay. Oh, so that's the secret, huh? He is making stinky candles.
Huh? What other matters?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Our descendants will decide who we were when they see what we've left behind.
Is Jahan still around?
Jahan is dead. He didn't deserve to bask in the glory of the lady.
So Sabrina's mercy has limits.
You don't know what you're talking about, Witcher.
That you converted from being Yahon to being the fucking bald-headed, lying piece of shit that you are now.
The valley's been engulfed by a battle of specters. Know anything about it?
It's a place of horror. You can still hear the sound of steel and the cries of the dying. If you want to soothe their pain, you have to believe that Sabrina is watching over you benevolently.
I won't achieve anything without some memory tokens. Magically active conduits left by those who fell in battle. They're supposed to symbolize faith, courage, hatred, and death.
Faith? I don't know what those soldiers believed, but their faith didn't help them. They were deceived. Courage, hatred, and death. There was too much of all of them, especially death. But I remember a knight who, ignoring the danger, led a handful of soldiers against overwhelming enemy forces. Seltkirk of Gullet, Demaven's champion. When Vandergrift's cohort cut him off from the rest of the army, he attacked the visitor fearlessly. If you're looking for a symbol of courage, find Seltkirk's armor.
Who were you before?
What does it matter? Let the sins of youth fade into oblivion. Look at the candlelight. Feel it, and you'll hear what it has to say to you.
I can't hear a thing.
Then you're not ready. But your time will come. You will then hear and understand. Trust me.
Why do you need so many candles? Why not build a campfire?
This is Sabrina's flame. Its light protects us and guides us soldiers every step.
Did you rob a convoy of wax sellers?
I make the candles myself. I give them to anyone looking for protection within the flame of courage.
So long.
Yes, Selkirk's armor is important, I get it. Alright, let's save the game here. And run for our lives.
Medallion's vibrating.
I don't see anything here. Ooh, Arakas and Draga. Alright. That's so many. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck? Alright, so many Dragas after such a long time. Pleasant sight. Very pleasant sight. How many are there? Whoa, an Atticus.
How many more can there be?
What? They're really vulnerable at the back. Backstabs really work wonders against them. Alright. Perform ritual. Okay. Return at dusk. Alright, let's scout the area for a while. Wow, this is even better than Special Forces Sword. Alright, let's meditate till dusk. Let's drink the Hermit's Potion, although I have a feeling it's something that I should not do, but quest asks me to do this.
I'm too old for this.
What just happened, and what is that? Is that a giant chicken? Giant fucking rooster, man. Is that a what? Am I seeing dicks? What just happened?
Don't know that anybody needs to know about that one.
I knew he would have mixed something in the fucking potion that he gave me. Yeah, so he is an ardent follower of the witch Sabrina. Let's see. Then the medallion is vibrating here also. Ooh, circle of life. Alright, let's go back to the visionary and ask him what the fuck did he mix in my fucking potion. I'm not gonna give him a literal account. I'm not going to tell him that I saw dicks in fucking cock. I am going to give him a piece of my mind though. Come here, you fuck. Come here. Let's talk inside. Come here.
Huh? What other matters?
I did what you asked.
Tell me what you saw.
You know, I would please his senses since he follows Sabrina so much.
Sabrina Glevissig appeared to me. She walked across the waters of a lake, her airy robes and long black hair caressing the waves.
You lie. I don't know what you were hoping for, but we'll not talk about Sabrina unless you actually meditate.
What?
I did what you asked.
Tell me what you saw.
I saw the Battle of Vergen. Henselt's mercenaries swarmed the walls. The dead lay thick on the ground, but the Kedwenis broke through the defenses and drove into the town.
You lie. I don't know what you were hoping for, but we'll not talk about Sabrina unless you actually meditate.
Oh fuck. So I have to
I did what you asked.
Tell me what you saw.
I have to tell him the truth. That's fucked up.
You may think I'm as mad as you are, but in my vision I walked through a forest where the trees were huge mushrooms and a giant chicken walked between them, pecking at the underbrush.
You have no idea how happy I am. I've been having this vision of a giant hen among mammoth mushrooms for weeks. I thought I'd lost it, gone insane. Turns out my herbs must have gone off. I'll need to gather new ones, but that's my concern. Ask me what you will.
You must know a lot about Sabrina Glevissig's death.
Sabrina the Martyr left the world of the living to protect us all.
Did you hear about the curse Sabrina cast on the king?
Of course. A well-deserved punishment, a ghostly spell from her crimson lips. The king concocted a cruel fate for the sorceress, humiliated her, made her suffer the flames. Bound to a wheel and placed on the stake, she suffered in a way unimaginable to ordinary humans. But when the flame reached her maiden waist, not a single cry could be heard, only words foretelling King Henselt's imminent demise. Let a shooting star split the heavens and mark its mortal journey with a braid of blood. Let fools be duped by the sight of fish scales, turned by magic into square pieces of gold. Let the unicorn violate 1,000-year-old rules, prompting a just punishment. Sabrina suffered so badly that a merciful soldier ended her torment, thrusting his spear into her aching heart.
Any chance of finding that spear?
It was so long ago, Witcher. But I believe the spear went to another soldier. The bugger sells relics from Our Lady by the Camp Inn.
I know who you mean. Why the candles? What's the difference between Sabrina and other mages burned at the stake?
Others were strong in life. Her power bloomed when death wrapped its steely arms around her. She took the soldier who ended her suffering under her kind care. He never had to fear walking alone in the dark again. Have you seen the area? It's full of beasts and monstrosities. Jahan, the merciful soldier, has walked in the blaze of our power ever since. No creature born of darkness can get close to him.
Okay.
Now, back to some other matters. So long.
Huh?
What? He's not
So
trading
long.
anymore? He is supposed to be trading with me.
Huh?
Tell me
What
now. Why do you... So long.
That's strange. Alright, let's scout the area and head back. Ooh, I see a chest here. Four orange, really? This is a tight area, but this game is not Skyrim. Alright, let's go back to the relic vendor and try to get this spear from him.
I'm too old for this.
Yeah. Don't you worry, child, we're not going to fight them. I wonder how many more bodies do I have to burn for this rod find contract to get over. I see a rod fiend. Why are they here? There has to be bodies then, dead bodies. Oh, this was Necker. Okay. I see one more over there. Is this a Necker or is this a rod fiend? Let's ask him. Oh, these are Neckers, man. These are just Neckers.
Well, not another fucking stone.
Alright, you fucking vendor, relic vendor, you speak to me, talk to me, man. What's up with you? What's up, buddy?
Relics, artifact!
I know you have the spear Yahan used to pierce Sabrina's heart.
I told you about that, and I thought the old freak was trying to forget the sins of his past.
I need that spear.
Tough luck, Witcher. I last saw it a few years back.
What happened to it?
Look how similar we are. You want knowledge, I want coin, and we both need help to get what we want.
How much?
What are your customary takings on a contract? I'll gladly accept but one half of that.
He doesn't care about the king. I doubt this will work on him. Maybe he'll be afraid of me.
Tell me what you know and we'll part in peace.
You know the price. I can't go any lower.
You'll have to go a lot lower when it turns out your business isn't exactly crystal.
You've got nothing on me.
The camp's full of pretty simple soldier folk. I mean, I doubt they'll listen to reason when they learn one of the vendors has been chiseling them.
Bastard.
Right back at you. Now talk.
You see, when Yahan lost his head for Sabrina, I bought the spear from the innkeeper. The donkey's ass pawned it in the inn. He drank like a fish. By then, Yahan had already hidden in the hills, where no one dares to venture. Some call him the Visionary, but in my book, he's just a nutter. Beats me why the beasts don't attack him. A fisherman who supplies the canteen said that some monsters hate the smell of fish oil. Yahan makes candles out of it.
What did you do with the spear?
Sorry to say, I lost it in a dice game. Shame, because today it'd fetch a good price. I lost the spear to a soldier who later fought the squirrels in the forests of the Pontar Valley. He told me he'd used it to kill some Scoia'tael big shot. I heard the shaft cracked as if there'd been some fucking jousting tournament. The most interesting thing is that big shot is still alive. I heard he's now with that vixen from Edirn. Some frigging commander. Elves are weird creatures. Who knows, maybe he still has that spearhead.
Yorvith.
You know him.
I'll tell you for 100 orens.
Bah!
You know Yahan well?
He despises me now, but things used to be different. We were called up at the same time. We fought under Hensel together. But I managed somehow while he hated it. Why did they send him to that ferocious battle? He was the worst dumbass in the entire army, but he outlived the best soldiers. Covered in shit, piss, snot and tears, and still he survived. He cracked when they burned Sabrina. A beautiful end to a fucking beautiful day. Then he went to the dogs. He pissed away all he had on drink. I was the fool who followed him and brought everything he pawned around the inns. That's how I got the spear.
Got anything interesting?
Ash from the stake where Sabrina burned. Nails that fastened the wheel of death. Whatever your heart desires.
How come I never find all the stuff that he mentions? Yeah, he doesn't have anything that I need, but let's see if I can sell him something. No, I don't think I have anything to sell, but I could use the storage right now.
Uh-oh. Trouble approaches.
I think the guys sitting on this table are all the followers of those square coins or whatever it is. And I think Jehon is the one who's driving all this shit. But he's... at least I'll give him that.
I'm done with this cursed place.
He's a bright
Bloody
bald fuck because he's using the fucking fish oil to make candles, and these don't go anywhere.
The whole
Fish
camp's
oil
gone berserk
smell,
looking for the
looks
coin.
like.
Grown lads with their arses in the air.
No new
There wasn't a
options.
single one when they were pitching camp.
Let's
Eilhard
go see
and
what
Sabrina
that mold is
Glevity.
up for.
From
Spoiled
Mandrake,
my day.
Seaman.
Learn anything new about the curse?
A mage on the other side of the fog is also probing the battlefield. A sorceress.
How do you know?
You shall know them by the fruit of their spells. Magic differs with the brain type that generates it. The female mind is simply laid out differently.
It could be Triss.
No, Witcher, it's someone far more powerful.
Ooh, okay. So the opposing camp also has a sorceress.
I've got to get through the mist, or I can't lift the curse.
I shall supply the white flag when you set out as our emissary. The lass is reputedly honorable. She'll welcome you, invite you to a feast, and with a bit of luck you may even plough her.
You're sick, Death Mold.
They say she's very pretty. Peasant girls not to your liking?
Not your concern.
In case the elves lack an understanding of diplomatic symbolism, please also take this armor. With His Majesty's blessing, I might add.
A king's concern can be boundless when his life depends on that of another.
I spent some time working on this recently. This little marvel will guide you through the fog and provide a measure of protection from the specters.
Thanks.
Ooh, alright, so I received some armor.
I need magic powder to mark out the runes.
Are you aware that the formula requires powdered camphor resin?
I am.
Then you must also know that the resin is extremely valuable.
Get Henselt to pay you. I need the powder to do the exorcism, reverse the prophecy, and release him from the curse.
You should have said, I'll give you as much as you need.
Thanks, on the king's behalf.
I've one more thing you might find useful.
What's that?
You asked me for protective runes. I've done better. Take this grimoire, which details many. I believe there's even one for syphilis. I've marked my recommendations.
Thanks. I think I know how to free the king from his curse.
Well then, let's get to work.
Can't do anything until I have the spear the soldier stabbed Sabrina with. Problem is, it's in the hands of a Scoia'tael commander named Yorvith.
I know this, Yorvith. Are you certain this is the spear?
Mm-hmm. I last saw him back in Flotsam.
Yorvith is in Vergen, Witcher, along with most of the Scoia'tael from the area. They've joined that peasant girl's insurgency.
Yorvith part of a peasant uprising? It doesn't make sense.
There's only one way to confirm or disprove it. You must cross to the other side of the mist. What of the other artifacts? Do you know them all now?
There are two others in Vergen. The Sword of the Visitor and the Standard of the Dun Banner. See you.
As such, she is an unnatural.
Alright, what did he give me? This mutton chop was at the hut that was on the cliff. I know not what it means. Zero ales, armor. Ooh, this is nice. Let's see with that.
The enemy of men and gods.
Let's go back to our storage box and store our items over there. Let's talk to King Hansel. Let's see what he's up to. He's just smoking.
Good to see you, you old rogue.
Why the long face, Sultan?
Everything's fucked.
The only sight worse than a sad dwarf is the sight of a very sad dwarf.
I don't suppose you have any vodka?
I see things are worse than I thought.
I feel like a monkey in a cage. Those pricks act as if they've never seen a dwarf before.
If you need a change of climate, come with me. I'm on my way to Vergen.
You say that as if you're going to the brothel round the corner. Forgetting about the spectres?
I may have amnesia, but I remember the curse.
Well, all I get around here is non-human midget and the like. And I've dwarven brethren on that side. Sure as shit, I'll take Saskia over that prick Hensel too. You really willing to help me cross?
Of course.
You know, Geralt, I have a feeling that Vergen's where I should be.
I get you. Let's go.
How do you plan to get through the fog? Thought it was suicide to venture into it.
Deathmold gave me a protective amulet.
Throw it out! I wouldn't touch anything belonging to that dick.
The magical potential of the talisman will cause a local interference in the astral projection, creating disharmony where the two dimensions of reality meet.
Meaning?
The mist should part to let us pass.
You should have put it like that to begin with, instead of all that crap about astral bodies. I'll go with you.
Alright. Okay, so looks like the only way forward is to Bergen. Let's go, but let's have some fun before we go there. Let's have a fight. Where's Fluxy now?
Tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
I'm interested in the Rotfiend contract. Know anything about it?
The scum has so far destroyed 2 convoys of army provisions. Before we arrived, they'd only attacked the local cattle. Since the mist appeared, they've grown bolder and started hunting our patrols. The lads from the company have collected a kitty. Sort it all out and the coin is yours. Tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
All right, I'll take part in your tournament.
The king will be pleased. Just remember, this will not be a fight to the death.
I'll try not to forget.
Ready?
I am indeed.
Let's begin then.
I don't care who the opponents are, I just
Witcher
wanna fight.
Geralt of Rivia will now fight the Honourable Gwydion.
Everything's in good order.
So I have the Arbitrator. Yeah. Yield.
I yield. Witcher Geralt wins! You won.
Always.
Let me know when you're ready for the next fight.
All
I
right.
am, right now. Right here.
Tournaments.
Right now.
Now that's a pass.
Can we?
Ready?
Yes.
I am indeed.
Let's begin. The Witcher will now take on the Honourable Rendag.
Oops. I didn't mean to use the music on these humans. I'm so sorry. I'm going to fight battles fair with swords only.
I surrender! Witcher Geralt wins! You won. Let me know.
All right.
I am right now.
Tournaments.
Can we? I am in.
Let's. Geralt of Rivia will now take on the fearless Baron.
I yield!
Good
Witcher
boy.
Geralt wins!
Is there not a single fucking soul in Kedwin able to beat the Witcher? Dung-filled cowards, all of you!
Apparently not in Kedwin. But in Temeria, perhaps. I'll give it a shot.
That could be interesting. If you win, I'll double the reward.
No, Wes, I didn't want to.
The Witcher's challenger this time will be Vess, a maiden serving in an elite unit of the Temerian army.
I didn't want to fight you here, baby. What? That easy? What the fuck?
I surrender!
A few more like him and I could conquer half the world. Give him the prize! He's earned it!
The king wanted a spectacle and he got it. A shame the result was so predictable.
Witches are not invincible.
Seems this one is. but you were brave nonetheless.
She fought harder than all the Kedweni soldiers combined.
You're very kind.
Wasn't so kind in the arena.
He took me seriously.
That's true.
Thanks for not giving me a handicap. I'm going back to my camp. Visit me if you want.
Women. Here's your praise. I need to get back to my business.
Thanks.
Alright, I can go visit West.
We don't want no trouble here.
I would love to plow her. Plow her, plow her. No, Zoltan, not you. No, 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 no.
I can't wait to have some proper ale instead of that piss water they drink in the Kedweni camp. Thanks again, Geralt.
No, no. You go back to... You come back here and stay here.
Life can be really strange.
I'll go see Wes. I think Armor of Banard can be kept in storage now. And this Mahakaman Rune Sahil also. And Special Forces Sword also. Let's see if we have any other sword that we can use. This can be sold. I don't know why I'm keeping that in storage. Let's sell that. Let's sell every duplicate item that we have.
I fought the Nilfgaard.
Browse and...
No, no, let's trade.
We should have our say. Take an interest in things. or it will turn
Alright,
out
and
like
that
a
reminds me,
really...
I am running out of insectoid oil. Let's make like 5 of these.
Well, we should at least...
Yeah, we are good
Piss
now.
on their tents?
But I still
Just
think my
need to what?
inventory is bloated because we are at 223. I should not. That's sad because I would want to keep some stuff back in the storage. Oh, maybe it's too many grape shot bombs. Yeah, 30 bombs mean 15 units of weight. Alright, so I'll remember to use them. Let's save the game. Alright guys, so I'm gonna take a break here and I will see you in the next episode. Hope you liked it, and we are going to visit Wes. Yes. Alright, thanks for watching guys. You guys have a good one. Bye.